Good morning, this is my Shaman-Orakel reading. Today is Thursday, and today I'm finishing up reading for Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And this reading here is for Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius. The reading starts with Das Schamanen-Orakel. It has 40 soul cards. And the card that came out for you is Male Deer Dancer. And the Male Deer Dancer card, on the card we see two creatures with antlers representing deers. The left creature wears a spiral over the head. It is a development spiral bringing about change. And the right creature is wearing a circular necklace around the chest as a sign of a connection to everything. The ritual of the male deer dance is to symbolize the conscious attempt of becoming and feeling to be a part of a greater whole. In that greater whole, everything, the earth, all the planets, all the animals, and all humans rely on each other for their survival. The antlers here show best the characteristics of a male deer. Antlers move with ease and grace on the ground when the animal is grazing, as if they dance, while they also point upwards to connect and to stay in touch with heaven. Ask today, what are the needs of the environment? What must I do to be connected to everything? How to keep traditional rituals and also create new ones. Maybe hug a tree to show your appreciation for the beauty of trees. Maybe plant a seed to promote new life. Maybe light a candle to send your love into the universe. Whatever it is you do it with the lightness of the deer spirit. With regards to relationships, rituals are needed to establish a bond to ease the living together. A ritual makes a bond stronger, so maybe give a morning kiss to the special person in your life to start the day off on a happy note. Prepare a cup of tea or coffee, enjoy a flower bouquet or give flowers to a loved one, take a bike ride together or watch a movie to spend some time together. Rituals connect people. The medicine aspect here is to overcome some doubt in order to make needed decisions. And when you get visions and inspirations, they come to you for a reason. So do not doubt them, but instead bring them to life. Imagine and then use the power of visualization and experience how to come closer and closer to a goal. The Priestess of Light Oracle card that came out for you is Sensuality, and it relates to the feminine wisdom and to passion. A majestic tiger gazes to the right into your future, alert to the new adventures and passions about to be awakened in your life. This thick coat of the tiger and his muscles relay a classic expression of sensuality and movement, and this energy is present for you now too. It's time to open up to the more sensuous side of life, to touch, to taste, to see, and to hear with a heightened appreciation and awareness. The tiger is calling you to slow down and really experience the choice of the senses. Savor energy moment of a beautiful scene, a sweet taste, or a tender touch that sparks soul appreciation. The resulting energetic momentum brings you in alignment with the beauty and the bliss of the universe. In addition, a more passionate sensuality may be on the rise. Do not dismiss this potential for shared excitement and increased sexuality. The tiger totem also brings messages of feminine wisdom and devotion, for tigresses are devoted mothers. This may foretell a period of dedicating more time to your family, or even a new devotion to the needs of your own sweet inner child. Listen to your intuition in these and all matters. This wisdom is alive in you and ready to advise you. Do not be fooled, however, by the rise of the feminine. Your gentle nature is matched by great power at this time. Tigers often hunt at night, so you may experience an increase in evening activities, both social and professional. You might also be feeling more adventurous and more willing to take risks. In fact, you may now find yourself becoming more passionate about a great many things. Enjoy your newfound zest for life. Say this affirmation: I open to the joyous experiences that all my senses bring. New adventures bring me a greater passion for life. The Oracle of the Fairies card for you is Fairy Spotting. It is time to go fairy spotting, says the fairies. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. Have you ever seen a fairy is the question. Maybe you have, but you try to explain it away with the voice of reasoning. Or perhaps you are a fully fledged believer, or better still, a knower. You know that fairies exist. Fairies can appear to us in many different ways. Being sensitive and open to experiences is helpful when fairy spotting is ongoing, as it allows us to be more receptive to seeing these magical spirits of nature. They very often appear as flashes of light darting around wooded areas or gardens, or if you are really lucky, inside your home. They can also manifest just outside your line of sight, often in the corner of your field of vision, so you are not totally sure if there's anything there at all. Sometimes they can be felt intuitively, seen only in your mind's eye. They may also bring a flowery scent or an unusual smell, rather like toffee, apples, or popcorn, or delicious. When they appear in their full form, it's a true privilege, for they are rightly wary of humans. You could try photographing fairies even if you cannot see them with your own eyes. A camera can often pick up a fairy essence which may appear as a beam of light or a tiny orb. The best place to do this is out in nature, either in your garden or in woodland. Midsummer's Eve is a particularly good time to look for fairies. You are most likely to see a fairy if you care about nature and the environment, as they will be more willing to connect with you. The quantum oracle card for you is New Beginnings, and the New Beginnings card is the start of something big. On the card, a baby laughs in a bed of spring flowers, and the sun shines through an arbor of lilacs. So this card marks the approach of something wonderful and new in your life. This new beginning may indicate the end of something else, as in the case of leaving a job to start a new one. Or it could mean adding a new endeavor to your present life experience, such as a new baby or a blossoming relationship where once there was none. So get ready for something exciting on the horizon. Maybe you have been planning it and taking steps to make it happen, or perhaps you have been satisfied with the status quo and not considering a change of any kind. Even if that is the case, keep your eyes and heart open for an opportunity to start something new, whether you are engaging in a creative hobby or beginning a spiritual practice. The energy bodes well for great value coming through this new beginning. Say this affirmation: I live each day with joy and optimism. A wonderful new beginning is coming my way. The Divine Feminine card that came out for you is Lalita, and she is the red goddess. She says, playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. So, who is she? Lalita represents the spontaneity that creates a heavy moment and reminds us that joy is a powerful spiritual practice. Lalita Tripura Sundari is a Hindu deity known as the Red Goddess because of her connection to desire. She is often depicted sitting on a lotus with 16 petals, known as the fulfiller of all desires. She is holding a golden bow that represents the mind and 5 golden arrows that represent the 5 senses. There is an ancient devotional text dedicated to Lalita, Sarasranamam, with a list of her 1,000 names that fulfills all of the desires of a devotee simply through its recitation. One of Lalita's many names is she who plays. The Sanskrit word Laila means divine play. Lalita loves when her devotees are able to move beyond dualities to the point where we are not separate from what we desire. She loves puja or ritual worship for this reason, because it moves us from out of ideas and thoughts of the divine and into our hearts, where we can experience the divine directly. Lalita is known for her spontaneity and for liberating her devotees with joy. She is the consciousness that comes when we get so caught up in taking ourselves too seriously that we forget the profound, simple pleasures like sunlight on our face or the taste of a ripe strawberry. She is the delicious moment when we remember that we do not have to take everything, especially ourselves, so darn seriously. We do not have to be perfect or know the right mudras or yoga poses or chant for hours on end. What is divine is inherent in us. It is remembered, not learned. When this card comes up for you in your reading, it tells you that answers arrive from disengaging with the energy that created the problem or question to begin with. We so often hold tight to what we desire with a grip that actually inhibits it from arriving. And we often take the soul by the collar and demand to know. Sorry for the phone. So I continue. We so often hold tight to what we desire with a grip that actually inhibits it from arriving, and we often take the soul by the collar and demand to know an answer right now. But when a desire is an imperative, there is an inability to be playful, imaginative, and childlike with how and when that desire will arrive. The secret to desire is holding it lightly. The secret that the Red Goddess knows is that we already have everything we desire, so we can trust that what the soul craves is and always has been ours. Lalita is that brilliant moment in a fight between lovers or friends when suddenly someone mispronounces a word and both crack up laughing. She is the lightness that comes when we loosen our death-like grip on what we think we desire. She is the gorgeous, much-needed reminder that we do not have to suffer our way to what we want most. The path to what we desire and to becoming the soul we need to be in order to receive it can be paved with joy, with divine play, and with a sacred process of lightening up all along the way. Ask this soul voice meditation: how can I add more playfulness to my life right now? And say this intention: playfulness is a spiritual power, and laughter leads me back to the light. And the last card is the Wild Offering Oracle card, and it is called Challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly in the arms of the divine, but you need to be open for it. Say, please take over, divine, and guide me in the right direction. Please take my burden and show me your will. That was the reading for you, Aquarius. Thank you very much for listening. I wish you a most wonderful day today. I wish you a great last week, a rest of the week rather. Take care and goodbye.